Hey, it's Joshua, room 10. Last room, we let workers hand each other work through a slot. This room is the opposite problem. A crowd of readers at the door, all at once, and only one clerk. You cannot make one clerk faster forever. So you hire more of them. But the moment you do, a new question appears, and it has a wonderful, simple answer standing right at the door.
One reference clerk and the library gets popular. The line grows. The clerk works faster, then frantic, then she simply cannot keep up, and readers wait and leave. So you hire 10 clerks, all trained the same, all able to answer any question. Wonderful, but now a reader walks in and freezes. 10 desks. Which one do I go to? If they all rush the first desk, you are back where you started. 9 clerks idle and 1 buried. The fleet only helps if the crowd is spread evenly across it. So you put one person at the door, a greeter. Every reader checks in with the greeter, who points them at a free clerk. That greeter is the whole idea of this room. Still the wing about systems talking. The last room spread work across time, a queue. Do it later. This room spreads work across bodies, a fleet. Do it now, but on many hands at once. And the greeter at the door is what makes the many behave as one. Name the greeter. It is a load balancer. Every request arrives at it first, and it hands that request to one server in the pool. Maybe just the next in turn, round and round, maybe the one with the shortest line. Either way, the load is balanced. And the greeter does something quietly heroic. Every so often, it taps each clerk on the shoulder. Are you all right? A clerk who does not answer is marked out and gets no more readers until she recovers. That tap is a health check. But the fleet hides a trap, and it is the one that bites everyone. For the greeter to send a reader to any free clerk, the clerks must be interchangeable. Any one of them can pick up any request, cold. So a clerk must never keep a reader's story in her own head. If clerk 3 is quietly holding your half-filled shopping cart in memory, and your next request lands on clerk 8, your cart is simply gone. You are mysteriously logged out. The cure is to make the servers stateless. Keep nothing personal on any one clerk. Put the cart, the session, in a shared place they all read from, a cache or a database. Now every clerk is truly identical, and the greeter can send you anywhere. So that is a load balancer, a single front door in front of a pool of identical servers, spreading every request across them and quietly routing around the ones that have fallen over. It buys you 2 enormous things at once. Scale, because to handle more, you just add more clerks behind the door. And survival, because one clerk collapsing is no longer a crisis. The greeter simply stops sending readers her way. And the thing that makes both possible is statelessness, because no clerk holds anything you cannot lose. You can add one, or remove one, or lose one at any moment, and no reader feels it. Add servers as the crowd grows. Drop them as it thins, and let a machine do that adjusting automatically. That partner has a name too, an auto-scaling group, the thing that hires and fires the clerks for you. Here's the keeper. To serve more than one machine can, run many identical machines and put a distributor in front. It spreads each request, and it routes around the dead. That buys you scale and survival in one move. And the price of identical is statelessness. Keep nothing on a server you are not willing to lose. Push the session to a shared store, and then any server can serve anyone, and you can add or remove them at will. The labels are the stickers. The greeter is a load balancer, ELB. An ALB, application, reads the request at layer 7 and routes by its path. An NLB, network, is layer 4, raw traffic, blindingly fast. And the auto-scaling group sizes the fleet. So weigh the 2 ways to grow. Vertical, Make the one clerk bigger, a faster machine, more memory. It is dead simple. No greeter, no statelessness. But there is a biggest clerk you can buy, a hard ceiling, and she is still one person. When she falls, everything falls. Horizontal, add more clerks behind the greeter. There is no ceiling. You just keep adding, and losing one barely registers. The cost is the greeter and the discipline of statelessness. One big machine is easy until it is impossible. Many small ones are work up front, and then they scale forever. So the exam shows the symptoms. One server pinned at its limit and users timing out? Put a load balancer in front and add servers behind it. A server crashed and some users are hitting errors? Health checks, so the greeter routes around the dead one. Users randomly logged out once you scaled to several servers? Classic stayed on the server. Move the session to a shared store, or pin them with sticky sessions as a crutch. Routing by the path /checkout to one service? That is an ALB, raw speed, or one fixed address the firewall can allow, an NLB.
Your turn. Out loud or in your head. I'll wait. A web app on a single server. It is getting popular, and it sometimes falls over under load and takes the whole site down with it. How do you make it handle 10 times the traffic and survive a server dying? And what one property must those servers have for any of it to work?
Run several identical copies of the app behind a load balancer. It spreads the traffic, so you scale by adding copies, and its health checks route around any copy that dies. Pair it with an auto-scaling group to grow and shrink the fleet on its own. And the one property the whole thing hinges on it is stateless. No session living on a single server. Put it in a shared cache or database so any copy can serve any user. Get that wrong, and every new server just logs people out faster. So that is the greeter, a load balancer at the door, a pool of identical stateless servers behind it, health checks to hide the dead, and a scaling group to size the fleet to the crowd. And feel the pattern of this whole wing. The queue let parts wait for each other. The greeter lets parts stand in for each other. Both are the same quiet trick. No single part is ever the whole show. One breath to seal it. Run many identical servers and put a load balancer in front to spread every request and route around the dead. It buys scale and survival together. Keep the servers stateless, so anyone can serve anyone, and you can add or lose them freely. Grow out, not just up. A bigger machine has a ceiling. A fleet behind a greeter does not.
That is the greeter, the door that turns a pile of servers into one tireless desk. 10 rooms down. I'm Joshua. I'll see you in the next one.